10 weeks, only 64 remain. Two of those teams you will see here tonight in the heart of Ohio. It's 13th seeded Columbus Academy at number 4 seed Centerburg in Division 5, Region 19 first round matchup. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Going to cheerleading camp next to the abandoned insane asylum, it's like throwing the blood away.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donated.
Now that's scary.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Centerburg, Ohio, round 1 of the OHSAA Division 5 playoffs here in Region 18. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside special color commentator, Centerburg boys basketball head coach, English teacher, and as the PA guy said just a little bit ago, the sweet, sweet words of one John Marhefka. Coach, glad to have you in the booth again. I know we had some fun last year. Should be a fun one tonight. Centerburg, the 4 seed, great season, KMAC champions, taking on a Columbus Academy squad that pretty much has the same, game mentality as the Trojans.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back. It's an exciting time to be here, watch playoff football. I really think, our team has been working. They're 9-1, had a good, strong season. So it'll be a battle of which team really has that mindset and that focus to get started.
So we welcome you inside the Webb's Marathon and Automotive pregame show, and let's just get right into things, Coach, and take a look at our team spotlight brought to you by Webb's, and we'll start on Columbus Academy. 4-5, they had one game canceled. I think it was due to that teacher strike
Okay,
in Columbus midway through the year, but they finished 4-5, 4-3 in the Mid-State Ohio Conference under head coach Robin Miller. This is their 4th consecutive playoff appearance. This isn't a slouch of a team coming in here, averaging only 22.8 points per game. Defensively, just under that at 21.9, and like I just said in the open, kind of like they have the same type of play that Centerburg does.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, they have a little bit of a traditional win mentality. So they have some experience here. And so, to be a good matchup for both teams to go after it and see which team is that mentally stronger and be able to pull out ahead.
And let's take a look at one of the players to watch for Columbus Academy. And like we said, they're a running team as well. And that is the player Jake Kolodny. 159 carries, 870 yards, and 8 touchdowns for this squad. Like to run the ball, but also they like to pass too.
Yeah, they have some balanced receiving out there, so that'll be a good look at. We'll see what they deliver and what their game plan will be.
Player Spotlight once again brought to you by Webb's Marathon and Automotive. As you take a look at the Vikings taking the field, and now let's switch things over to the Trojans, who will be getting on this field here momentarily. Their team spotlight brought to you by Webb's Marathon. 6-0, the KMAC champions, 9-1, but they've knocked off 9 straight after that tough loss in Week 1 to Utica under head coach Andy Coella. 34 points per game, defensively allowing 15.9. They've only given up more than 3 scores 3 times this year, and this is their 3rd straight playoff appearance.
Yeah, I think it's been really good. Coach has had them focused and really working hard this season. So it'll be pretty good that to do what they've done, they have to be consistent, and that's one of the things that they've been working on.
Coach Coella, 34-24 here in his 7th season as Trojan head coach, and overall, because this is the only place that he has been, Centerburg High School, and another one of the reasons Centerburg has been so successful. The KMAC Player of the Year, one Tyler Johnson. We talk about him week in and week out on our coverage because he is such a dynamic player behind center coach. 2,788 total yards, 36 total touchdowns. He's had 9 rushing touchdowns in the last 2 games combined.
Yeah, he's definitely a player to keep an eye on. I think he's exciting to watch and brings a special excitement to the field and everything.
As you take a look at the Trojans taking the field, Centerburg, the number 4 seed, they locked up 2 home games in the postseason, so a win this week would set them up for another game here in the heart of Ohio before you go to neutral sites. And we'll keep an update on the game that is in this bracket with them. I know it's Portsmouth West and I believe Northwest. I have the bracket right here. It's Portsmouth West and Northwest out of McDermott, the 5-12 matchup. Winner of that would come here if Centerburg were to get the victory. And now let's take a look at our keys to victory, Coach. First for the Trojans, and like the last few games, start strong. They just need to start strong, get a score, and like we saw before the game, they are going to get the ball to start. Running the ball, they can be effective like that with 2 of the most dynamic players in the KMAC and Caylan, Lemaster, and Tyler Johnson.
Absolutely.
Will be fine. And ball control, just hold on to the ball.
Yep. Limit the turnovers. You want to have ball control.
It's simple for the Trojans, and then for Columbus Academy, they got to create some turnovers. They have to win the turnover battle if they want to have a chance and slow the pace. Centerburg can score in an instant. You want them maybe get a 3-and-out here, get a stop, and then maybe go down there and take 5, 6, 7 minutes off the clock and score. And then lastly, control the trenches. This is a team that they have an athletic offensive and defensive line, as Coach Coella told me before the game. So if they can be athletic and control the trenches, they might have a shot.
And if they play hard, that's what he mentioned the same thing in our little discussion, just to get to know. He said they are athletic and they work hard.
That has been the Webb's Marathon and Automotive pre-game show. Webb's Marathon and Automotive, thank you for your sponsorship. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program where you can earn dollars off fuel, free drinks, and coffee, and they say go Trojans. Are you part of the Webb's Marathon program, Coach? Do you get points for going there?
Oh, absolutely. And with my new truck last year and I stop and fill up, I get those points racked up pretty quickly.
Perfect. I was hoping you weren't going to say no because it ruined everything.
No,
When
yeah.
Coach gets the points, why aren't you?
They know me in morning and in the evening.
Just about ready to kick off the postseason playoff football in the heart of Ohio, and you couldn't have asked for a better evening for football here in Centerburg. Cabe Albrecht ready to kick it away. And it's a low line drive taken at the 20, across the 25, and falls. So that is where Centerburg will begin 1st and 10.
Ulrich kick down by Tursky.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was Mason Tursky that received that and took it.
That'll start the Trojans 1st and 10, just underway here in the opening quarter. Tyler Johnson, Caylan Lemaster in the backfield. Lemaster rolling off to his left, looking to pass. He does, has a man wide open. That's caught by Trevin Harris. No, dropped.
Pass intended for Harris.
Incomplete. Will bring up 2nd down. They had a wide open opportunity there, as you see on the Monarch Title Services replay, but
yeah, just got to connect it. Yep.
Looked up field a little too early. Then it'll bring up 2nd down.
He had some space. He was going to take it. Tyler did a good job keeping that play alive and being able to find him.
Yes, he did. We'll take a look at their starters after this play. 2nd down and 10. Handoff Lemaster right side, and he's going to get a good chunk of yardage there. Give him 5 on the carry, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
For the Trojans.
So a manageable 3rd down here, Coach, is Centerburg, they can run the ball here and get that yardage.
Yeah, they have 2 threats in there, but they're going
down the seam, and this time it is caught. No, again in and out of the hands. So Columbus Academy is going to get the ball back after Harris unable to keep control of that one. Big stick there by E.J. Jenkins, and the Trojans now going to have to punt, and exactly what Columbus Academy needed here off this first possession.
A 3 and out, what you were talking about in the pregame.
I try to sound smart. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, it's like anything. Teams are trying to feel each other out and get into their groove.
That ball, ball's on the ground. It's Centerburg picks it up.
I think it was 27, I think, picked it up.
Fumble on the punt, recovered by Daniel Lemaster. 1st down.
Another Lemaster picks it up. Daniel with the recovery, and the Trojans, just like that, get the ball back now in Columbus Academy territory.
And there goes win the turnover battle right now. So one of their keys. Let's see if the momentum will go to the Trojans.
Johnson fakes the handoff. Looking to his right, he dishes it off. It's caught by Jesse Rings, and he will jump out of bounds after the 4-yard completion. Brings up 2nd down and manageable.
Pass complete to Rings. James defending.
First completion for Tyler Johnson here early on in this game. 10:58 left here, opening quarter. Johnson's going to keep it. Jukes across the 30, 25, down towards the 20-yard line.
Picks up some big yards there. Absolutely.
They'll mark him down at the 23. It's a gain of 10. First down of the game on Johnson's first carry. Trojans just outside of the red zone. Rings in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Lemaster. Cuts to the outside, then tries back in, and he'll get maybe down to the 20 after 2 yards on the carry. He'll bring up 2nd down. That was a nice job by Columbus Academy to bring him back in to the offensive line, Coach.
Lemaster on the carry, tackled by Gerwin, brings up second down and 8.
Three wide to the left, 2 to the right.
Looking to
As
put
Johnson,
it up, yep.
lone in the backfield now. Lemaster in motion. He's going to roll out to his left. Fakes the throw, gets out of a tackle. Now he's rolling back to his right. Throws, and it is in and out of the hands, almost intercepted.
Yeah.
Got to bring up third down.
Using his legs to keep that play alive and trying to get there.
Johnson's pass incomplete.
So that was a good job by the secondary of Columbus Academy to really, could have been a coverage sack there. Instead, it was a near interception. It's third down and 8. Ball on the 20. Johnson rolling out to his left again. He will throw it towards the end zone. Harris, it's caught. Yes, touchdown, Centerburg. Harris fighting for the ball.
I think ESPN has something. You got mossed on that one.
Absolutely.
He did it. That's what it looks like.
We take a look at the replay.
I think so. Like I said, it just took him a couple of tries to get his groove going on.
And whoever came out of that was going to get the score, and it is the Trojans. They lead 6-0, barring this extra point. Snap down, kick away, and it is good. Trojans strike first, 9:42 left in the opening quarter. You're watching high school football live and free on the OH Report. Columbus Academy at the kickoff. They have a hole down the left side, cuts back in at the 40-45, midfield. Great return for the Vikings as we come out of the break, as we'll take a look at the full return by Jenkins. Took that out of the 20, the 10, runs 40 yards out the midfield in a great starting position for Columbus Academy here on their first official offensive possession, Coach.
Yes, it was a good return. Set the tone early, try to get back into it.
Trojans on a third down completion from Lemaster to Harris, 20 yards, makes it 7-0. And now we will see this offense from Columbus Academy. It's an end around, left side, has a hole, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, finally knocked out of bounds.
By Caylan Lemaster.
Justin Alpert on the carry.
First down, Vikings.
32 yards on the run. And man, what speed he had.
Yeah, he turned that corner and took off.
First down and 10 from the Centerburg 18. Cole Spalding in the backfield with Kolodny. Fakes a handoff. No, he does give it to him. Left side. He's going to cut back. Has a hole, and he's going to get close to the first down yardage. Might have it there. That cutback was big for him, as they will give him officially 8 yards on the carry.
Kolodny on the carry. Tackled by Marshall.
Well, he definitely picks up the yardage when he's running, so that's one of the keys right there.
Over 800 yards on the ground. And then you have 200, 183, 181, 145, and 101 through the air. So it's a very balanced offense. Spalding hands off again up the middle. Kolodny towards the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Columbus Academy right back at you. Wow. What a run.
That momentum from the return, and they're trying to get back into it. Kept it on that drive.
11 yards for the score. And that started with the big kickoff return, Coach, that got him out to midfield, and then a couple plays later.
Got that momentum going, and I think that kind of got a little confidence.
Extra point away, and it is good, and just like that.
We're tied up.
We're tied up. We'll stay here and show you the replay one more time. It looked like he was bottled up there in the middle, Coach.
Right,
but
then he's going to go down, and then all of a sudden.
Just a whole great job by that athletic offensive line. He breaks a couple tackles and then just spins out of the way into the end zone. And, man, Centerburg, they got the fumble recovery, the score on third down. You thought maybe momentum was going
their
with them,
way,
but right back at you. Maybe in for a battle here between
in high school sports, that momentum is such a key factor in games.
I want to welcome everybody watching tonight live and free on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube channels. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out, just like Julie Tursky, Mason Tursky, number 19, watching from Cincinnati. Go Trojans. Chris Horton, go Trojans as well. Thank you all for watching live and free this evening. Trojans getting ready for their second possession of the game.
Caylan Lemaster deep, Mason Tursky and Tyler Johnson.
Another squib
kick.
Muff for a second. There is Lemaster at the 15, 20, 25, and gets up to the 27-yard line, and that is where the Trojans will start their second possession. Would you call it the third possession now? The muff punt. Is that? I don't know. That's not possession change,
it's not
though.
Right.
Yeah, so this would be second.
Second possession.
But you saw, I mean, a couple drops helped Columbus Academy in that first possession. But if you can get some good completions down the field, you get right back into this. One way wide to the left, two to the right.
Harris.
Rings in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to Lemaster. Off the left side, cuts back into the 30, up to the 33, 34-yard line. Gain of 6 yards brings up second down and manageable for the Trojans.
Lemaster on the carry, tackled by Jenkins.
3 carries, 13 yards for Caylan here this evening. Over 1,000 yards rushing on the year, 1,184 to be exact. Johnson fakes the throw. He's going to go right up the middle and he's going to make his way towards the first down yardage. He'll be a yard short, and we have a stoppage. They will give it to him. It'll be a first down.
Johnson on the carry,
So Johnson needed 4, got 4.
Down, Trojans.
And it's a Centerburg first down.
All of a sudden, word's out there. People are starting to text about watching the game. Who's calling? Got teachers and people just starting to get. I tell them to.
Hey, if you can't make it to the game, you know.
It's a great way. I've done it all. I've done all the sports this year.
We all know you're here for Coach Marhefka. You don't have to. You know, you can say it. Johnson in the shotgun. He's looking to go deep. Throws it up the air. Has a man. That's Harris. In and out of the hands once again. I think it was broken up at the last second. We'll take a look at the replay as Jenkins might have just got there at the last second.
Jenkins got his hand in there a little bit, but again, I think Tyler's been looking for Trevin.
He got his hand on Trevin's shoulder as he was coming in for it, but I think it just threw him off just enough. Johnson really targeting Harris early on.
Well, after that catch for the touchdown, that was pretty athletic.
Bunch formation left wide outs. And Johnson's going to keep it. He's going to go right side across the 40 and fight his way up to the 42.5-yard line. 4 more yards. It'll bring up third down and 6. The KMAC Player of the Year, voted by coaches in the KMAC. Congratulations to Tyler. Well deserved too. Great kid. I think he actually won the Player of the Week in Max Preps too. That voting I heard from Coach earlier.
Okay.
Johnson rolling out to his left, sees nothing. He's going to take off. Flag on the play. It's where holding might be, or a face mask, and he's taken down in the backfield. We'll see what the flag is, however.
Johnson tackled for a loss by Thomas. Penalty marker on the play.
And it's going to be a hold against the Trojans. we'll see. I think they're going to.
Penalty is declined.
It's declined, so it'll be a loss. And Centerburg going to have to punt. A 9-yard loss.
I think it was, their line in the trenches, that battle. They were pretty pushing forward, pretty athletic there, Columbus Academy.
So the Trojans will have to punt. Johnson back at his 25, gets it away. Line drive caught at the 30 and immediately spun up.
Daniel Lemaster, I think, on that again.
Yes, it is.
He's really doing well, sticking his nose in on all that plays and the coverage. Making things happen. Good for him.
That's a good job after the kickoff return we saw earlier by Jenkins. Now, keeping him caught up as Columbus Academy now will get another possession. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Kolodny in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff to him again.
Nope,
no,
it's a keeper.
And a good 5-yard gain on that one. Let's take a look at the Columbus Academy offense. Spalding there was on the carry to get 5 yards. Kolodny, and then their wide receivers, Alpert, Ritzenhalter, Jenkins, Jacaius, tight end, and then Jackson, Santry, Friedman, Hobart, and Hacker. Lineups brought to you by Webb's Marathon. 2nd down and 5 now. Spalding is going to hand it off this time to Kolodny. He has some space if he can get the corner, and he will. He'll get the 1st down. After a 9-yard carry.
1st down, Columbus Academy.
The 2nd 1st down. 3 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown so far for Kolodny. Coming up on 5:30 opening quarter. We are tied at 7. Spalding now in the empty set. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Spalding takes the snap, and he's just going to keep it. And he's going to hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. Read perfectly by the Trojan defensive line.
Yeah, who was that in there?
And let's take a look at the Centerburg defense, brought to you by Webb's Marathon. Hankinson, Lanthorn, Geiger, and Anderson up on that defensive line. Hott and Lemaster linebackers, Johnson, Marshall, Stepp, Tursky, and Rings in the secondary. 2nd and 9, they officially gave him 1 yard on the carry. Takes the snap, hands it off to Kolodny. And he will move ahead for 3 yards, 4 yards, and it'll be 3rd down.
And Sargent brings up 3rd down and 5.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 5 on the 4-yard carry. 4 carries, 32 yards now for Kolodny. And I think if you're Centerburg, this is a big 3rd down. You want to get the ball back. You want to continue the roll on offense. But a big 3rd down stop here would also be great momentum for that defense.
Absolutely.
Under 4 to play opening quarter. Shifting to the left side now. Muffed the snap and immediately hit in the backfield. Big stop. Hankinson blew by his defender. As you take a look at the Monarch Title Services replay.
Step with the last
or it's Stepp.
Gage Stepp. Great
Loss
job.
of 4.
Coach Caylan had mentioned that he's been picking it up, playing real well on the defensive end.
Punt is away. Nobody's going to touch it, so it'll be down at the 20. So the Trojans do get the stop. And they will start 1st and 10. And let's take a look at the Trojan offense brought to you by Webb's Marathon. Johnson and Lemaster, you have known their names if you watch these games. Hankinson, Tursky, Rings, and Harris, who's been targeted a lot on the on passes so far. Then you have Lanthorn, Sargent, Geiger, Anderson, and Hott on the offensive line. 1st and 10. Johnson's going to keep it across the 20 and lean ahead to the 25. Give him 5 yards on the carry, bring up 2nd down and 5.
Johnson on the carry.
Columbus Academy doing well on closing those holes pretty quick. They look open, but then they get in there and close them up.
Yeah, normally you'll see Johnson break through that hole
That's what I was
originally
thinking, yep.
and take off.
And
but
take off.
That was a great point where the linebackers really come up and shut that down for the
It
Vikings.
looks like he's just, about to break it, and then all of a sudden it closes up.
7-7 on the Mike Pankuch Forman Realtors scoreboard. Lemaster, he
it
does
is.
have a hole cut back to the 30. He has the 1st down and a little bit more. Give him 6. He needed 5. And it's a 1st down Trojans as they move the
Lemaster
sticks.
on the carry, tackled by Jackson. 1st down Trojans.
Coming up on 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter.
Using a lot of the setup on that run. I wouldn't be surprised here if they start trying to go to the air a little bit here.
We were talking about in our pregame keys for Columbus Academy to slow the pace, and that's what they have been able to do so
that's
far.
one.
That's why it's 7-7.
Yep.
Johnson
Going to it. Oh,
in and out of the hands again, maybe
Mason Tursky,
a bit
yeah.
behind
Pass
Tursky.
intended for Tursky is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down. Johnson,
Jenkins on the coverage.
2 for 7 passing. However, one of the big ones was that 20-yard touchdown reception.
Yeah, that was a good connection there.
1:58 left here, 1st quarter.
Colleagues all over.
So many
teachers
people
listening.
giving you the compliments tonight. Lemaster again trying up the middle. He's going to be hit after
Hit
maybe
at the line,
a yard.
yeah, very close.
I'll bring
When you
up
have
2nd
looks
down.
like me, you gotta hope they have a good voice. I have a radio
You have a
voice.
radio
There you
voice
go.
for radio?
Yeah,
Marcus and Hacker.
most of my students would say that too. Mr. Marhefka, yep.
3rd down and 9.
Oh, they're gonna.
Lemaster
He's got
in
time.
motion. Johnson's going
Looking.
to try downfield.
Oh,
Has a
it's
man open.
open.
Caught by
Rings.
Rings across the 50. Down towards the 45, and it's a 1st down. Trojans.
They want a late hit on that. He
We'll
was
take a
going
look
out.
at the replay.
Johnson's pass complete to Jesse Ray.
I don't know how close. It's hard to see the angle there, how close he
1st down
was.
Trojans.
If he stepped out.
22 yards on the completion, though, and it's a 1st down for Centerburg.
I think Centerburg's going to do a good job of leading in with that run, but then being able to pick apart the secondary. Because they've missed on some wide open
Yes,
ones
they
earlier.
have.
They've had, and Tyler buys them time and gets it there.
And if he starts completing passes, too, it opens up that run game.
Run, yep.
And he is going to hold and run and maybe get 2 yards on that carry, bring up 2nd down.
Johnson on
But
the
like
carry,
you said,
tackled
we're
by
not seeing that
Hacker.
explosiveness that he's done in the past. Like Columbus Academy is doing a good job at that line, closing that hole.
Yeah, they're not biting for that fake, that pass
Right.
fake. They're sticking in their lanes right now and making the tackle. 1 minute left here. Opening quarter. Quick 1st quarter here from the heart of Ohio. Johnson. He's going to look to pass again. Rolls out, and he's going to throw it, and it is intercepted.
E.J. Jenkins.
Jenkins, once again, he kind of
4-yard line.
missed
1st
through
down,
that
Columbus
one.
Academy.
Yeah, I thought maybe Trevin Harris was open a little short.
And
then
he
they
just
went,
gets the pick.
Yep. Tried to connect with Jesse Rings, but it's just a tough angle. And a good play by Jenkins, making the read and being able to get down and get that catch.
So Columbus Academy again with a big stop. They'll take over here from their own 24 after Centerburg looked like they will
Yeah,
get
they were
some
moving pretty
but
well.
not. Blake Tackett from Northmore says hello. Asked if you guys started up today practice-wise, which you guys did with maybe half a roster because most of them are playing football.
Absolutely.
And Coach Tackett, I'll be at Belair tomorrow giving you guys a highlight. First pass off the hands, incomplete. I think if he threw that a second earlier, Coach, that would be an easy completion.
Yeah. But we had good coverage on that. Chris Marshall covering that.
And he threw just maybe half a foot out of reach.
Glad to hear that Coach Tackett's listening, getting ready. I'm sure he had a good day today. It's going to be tough when you're picked to win the conference and everything like him in Fredericktown.
I can't wait for basketball. I mean, football season first to get to the playoffs, but I cannot wait to start calling basketball once again. We'll have a lot of KMAC games as well. Handoff.
Oh,
EJ,
Jenkins
left
again
side.
getting out there.
And he's going to spin and stay up and finally knocked out of bounds after maybe 7-8 yards with 30 seconds left, so to bring up third down and manageable. But they're utilizing that speed. Especially from those running backs.
Well, Coach Caylan said the athleticism there is something that they've got to match and keep on plugging away and making sure they're paying attention and getting stops.
3rd and 2 for the Vikings at their own 32. Game tied at 7 right now. Man in motion for Spalding. It's going to be a handoff. And I don't think he got it. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but will not get more. And the Trojans with a stop. Kolodny got the handoff, but multiple Trojans were there. Tyler Johnson in on the tackle, and decision time. I know you're the underdogs, but they'll think it over here at the break. Will Columbus Academy go for it? We'll see after the break. We played one quarter. Game tied 7-7. You're watching high school football live and free on the OH.REPORT.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
So after thinking about it, Columbus Academy is going to at least look like they're going to punt. We'll see what they do, and they do get it away. And the ball will take a Centerburg bounce and be down at their 40-yard line. That's where they will start. So a big stop on third down by Centerburg with 3rd and 2. Kolodny's been really running well. All those last 2 runs, big runs on third down, -4 and 0 yards. So maybe the Trojans are getting a little more push on that.
Well, we said you got one of these teams have got to win the battle in the trenches. So
let's take a look at the Columbus Academy defense here, and we'll bring it back up after this play as well.
Empty backfield with Tyler.
Man in motion, that is Rings going from left to right, and Johnson is going to keep it. Has a bit of a hole and gets up to the 45-yard line.
5 yards.
5 yards on the carry, and we'll bring up those defensive starters one more time for Columbus Academy. Goin, Friedman, Thomas.
Good job by the line to get push on that one.
Witt, Knapp, Hacker, Gerwin, Whitney, May, James, and Jenkins, who's been making big plays already for the Vikings. 2nd and 5 from this Trojan 45-yard line. Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to Lemaster. Cuts out to the outside. There is a flag on the play, so we'll see what it is. Might be another hold.
Lemaster on the carry, tackled by James.
Take a look at the replay, see if we see anything there.
Might be a block.
Might be a block below the waist, actually. against Sargent. And that will back them up. First accepted penalty of the night. That'll back them up 15 yards.
15.
That's a 15-yard variety. That one of those dangerous plays.
Absolutely.
Although when I was back playing, cut blocks were kind of illegal, at least on
yeah.
the offensive line, where you just took out the other guy. That was all I was able to do at 5'6", 160 pounds, going up against 200-pound linemen. You just got to cut him. Johnson. Look
there
to throw,
you
but
go.
now he has a hole.
Got some time.
Across the 30 to 40, got the yardage, penalty yardage back as he gets 12 yards on the carry.
Johnson on the carry, tackled by James, brings up 3rd down and 9.
Makes it 3rd and manageable, however, after the 12-yard run, and that was one of those runs we normally see from Tyler Johnson.
But came up a little limping on this one. Hopefully he can walk it off. Got hit at the end there. He's
3rd down and 8. 10:30 left here, first half. Game tied at 7 in this opening round matchup in D5 Region 19. Johnson looking back to pass, has time. Now he's just going to throw it away out of bounds. I don't know if he was outside the tackle box. The referees are going to say that there was a wide receiver in the area.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's going to be a punt.
Brings up 4th and 8 for the Trojans.
Johnson now 3 of 10 passing. Sean Michael Guin was the one that applied the pressure. Jenkins back to receive at his own 20. Johnson at his 30 kicks it away. Jenkins will take it at the 25 on a whole full head of speed. Gets up the middle, cuts out to the outside, then back in, and he's finally going to be taken down at the 48, but another great return sets up Columbus Academy. And, Coach, I guess the question is, why kick it to him?
I don't know.
Just try kicking it away.
He's been involved in plays on all ends in every kickoff or punt return.
I know, athleticism.
And he caught that one on the run with the full head of steam, like you said.
Under 10 to play here, opening half.
I think, like you said, Columbus Academy's pace, momentum, playing in their favor right now.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left for Spalding. Kolodny in the backfield sidecar left. Spalding is going to keep
hold
it.
Oh.
Avoids a tackler and is taken down after 3 yards, but that could have been a negative yard gain. Turns nothing into something.
Spalding on the carry, tackled by Hott and Step. Brings up 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 6 for the Vikings. Columbus Academy bunching things up this time. And like we said, they are taking their time getting the snap as well. Man in motion to the right. They're going to look the pass that way. Spalding.
Got time.
He's going to hold it and get close to the 1st down. Give him 4 more yards there. Bring up 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 1 for the Vikings.
Coverage was good, but we're having a hard time getting through that line and putting pressure on them.
Actually gave him 5 on the carry, so it's 3rd down and 1. Can the Trojan defense get another big stop here on 3rd down? 8:30 left here in the half. Ball on the Centerburg 39. Full backfield now for Spalding. Takes the snap, and he hands it off. Kolodny down to the 30, still on his feet to the 25, inside the 25, and it is a 1st down, but there is a man down in the backfield for Columbus Academy. 16 yards on the carry. And we have an injury timeout, and we will take a break. 8:07 left in the half. Columbus Academy driving.
Happy Halloween!
So that was Michael Friedman, who was down on the ground. He was able to walk off on his own, so we'll see how he is, but he has to sit out for one play. Nonetheless, first down now for Columbus Academy. It's an end around. Ball's on the ground. It's a pass. Man wide open. Touchdown. Columbus Academy.
Little trickery on the play right there, and almost with the drop.
Wow. That's what you need if you want to pull off an upset. Albert the Whitney.
Is that to Jenkins? Albert to Jenkins, right? Is that who caught that?
It was Whitney, number 6.
Whitney was 6? Okay. I think everybody was trying to look at that ball dropped on the ground. Everybody kind of went that direction and opened him up.
Extra point attempt coming up. Snap down, kick is away, and it is good. So just like that, Columbus Academy 14 unanswered. They lead 14-7 with 7:52 left in the half. We'll be back.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
(14-7) Columbus Academy. The 13 leading the 4 here in the second quarter. As Lemaster takes the kickoff across the 30 and across to the 32-yard lines where Centerburg will start. But let's take a look at the trickeration coach. The wide receiver pass, you thought it was just going to be a jet sweep, fumbles it, and I think that's what got them to go.
In. Yep.
And just the stop at the last second.
Yeah.
By Gage's step, if he goes straight into the wide receiver, I don't think he's able to get that pass off, but just able to the wide open receiver, 22 yards. Johnson and company looking to answer now. He's going to look to pass to his left, out to Rings.
I believe.
Breaks a
tackle,
tackle, and that's a good start for the Trojans. On the completion, give him 6 yards. Second down and 4. Actually, they gave him 7, so second down and 3 for Centerburg. Big possession here for the Trojans in the first half, down 7. Handoff. Lemaster, he has a hole across the 45, near the 50-yard line, but that'll be a good enough for a Centerburg first down.
That excited Cam Alloway, who's standing down there next to Coach Caylan, trying to pump up the guys, doing his job, trying to get this momentum going.
6 carries, 27 yards for the running back. 14-7 Columbus Academy on the Mike Pankuch Forman Realtors scoreboard. Johnson rolling out, has a man
he's got
open
Mason
at the 40.
Tursky.
Tursky out at the 38 and another first down, and now the Trojan offense starting to get going after another completion.
Yeah, that's a game where you talk, or a play in the game where you talk. If Mason had a little more room, he's got breakaway speed there.
14 yards on the completion.
Three bunch to the right. See what they're going to give it to.
Johnson's going to keep it. Left side cuts back in, and he's taken down after a couple.
Yep, 2 or 3.
They'll mark him down after a 2-yard gain. Up to 35 yards on the ground on 9 carries. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the half. Such a quick running game. We haven't even been able to shout anybody out, but thank you all for watching live and free tonight. Keep the comments coming. Let us know where you're watching from. I promise I'll get to you. Johnson's going to look to pass. And is it caught? No, incomplete.
Intended for Tursky.
Intended for Tursky is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7 now from the 37-yard line to 37 for Trojans. You think this 4-down territory, Coach?
You know, I don't know. It's early, and the way the time is, I don't know if that decision is going to be one that they need to make now.
2 wide to the left. Make it 3 wide to the left now. Man in motion, Lemaster.
They're bringing pressure.
Getting rushed.
Now he's got room.
He's got room, and he lunges toward the first down.
Did he get it?
He's going to be a yard short, and now I think this is 4-down territory.
Yeah.
After a gain.
Johnson on the carry, tackled by Yakum.
Of 6.
4th down and 2.
4th down and 2. Trojans are going to look like they're going for it.
They've had only, not to jinx anything, I'm knocking on wood, they've only had 1 run of negative yards or 0. So everything else has been enough to get a first down. I'm knocking on wood still, Trojan fans. I'm not trying to jinx you. Lemaster in motion. Johnson, he's going to look to pass. Throws it. Man, wide open. Caught.
Mason Tursky's got it. He's going in.
5. Pater. Touchdown. Trojans. On 4th and 1. They roll the dice and pass it.
Told you the last time he caught it, if he could turn and go. And once he caught it and got his feet, you're going to have a hard time catching Mason Tursky on that.
30 yards. The second passing touchdown by Tyler Johnson tonight.
I think Columbus Academy is really trying to key on that run, and then we've got some holes that we can exploit.
Snap down, kick away, and it is good. We are knotted at 14 with 5:07 left in the half. We'll take a break. You're watching live and free on the OH Report.
Jenkins receiving it again.
At the 15, across the 20, 25, going to the right side, has a convoy ahead of him and gets taken down from behind.
At about the 44.
Tommy Haas came out of nowhere to make a great tackle because he doesn't catch him from behind. That might be to the house because he had blockers ahead of him.
Good job by Tommy Haas in there.
So Columbus Academy looking to answer the Trojans score here. Plenty of time, 4:58 left here in the half. Make sure to stay tuned at the half for the halftime band show. The Trojan band alone tonight. I don't see a band over for Columbus Academy, but Kolodny, a hard fought 2 yards because he was hit right at the line of scrimmage. And actually he moved ahead a little bit further. They're going to give him 3. Hankinson in on the tackle. 8 carries, 47 yards, and a score.
He's definitely a feature on their offensive plan.
5.5 yards per carry for him. 2nd and 7. Offensive shifting to the right side now, 3 wide. And they're going to look for the bubble screen. It's caught by Jenkins
again.
And he's going to get to the 50, now to the 49. They'll mark him at the 48, and they'll bring up 3rd down and short.
Talk about their balanced receiving, but they're emphasizing a lot of the run. They throw that out, get Jenkins his space, and let's see if his athleticism can work.
6 yards on the completion. And it is 3rd and a long one. Coming up on 3:30 left in the opening half. Full backfield for Columbus Academy. And it's going to be Kolodny as a whole. He got the 1st down, and he's down to the 42-yard line. Needed 1, got 6.
By Marshall, 1st down Vikings.
Another 1st down. And you have to think the way that the Vikings are running right now, Coach, they're either going to score or run out the clock at the half because they get the ball to receive the second half.
Yep. That's key with the momentum either one of these teams need.
Kolodny
again.
Cuts in, and he's stuck after a yard. Don't know who had the big hit, but he got blown backwards.
Kolodny on the carry, second by Lanthorn and Hot.
Lanthorn and Hot.
2nd down and 9.
Lanthorn and Hot on the tackle. Ball at the Centerburg 40 with 2:18 on a running second quarter clock.
You don't want to get hit by those 2 guys coming at you at the same time.
No.
Those 2 boys will get you.
Spalding with Kolodny to his left. And Kolodny
just
jumped.
moved, yep.
First penalty against Columbus Academy. It's going to back them up 5 yards, make it 2nd and 14. You saw him just kind of
move,
just lunged a little bit.
That set everybody off.
And while they get that completely straightened out, let's say hello to everybody watching this evening. Charity, let's go Trojans. Lori, go Trojans. Charity commenting a lot. Thank you. Continue to do that.
On the Vikings.
Coach Tackett on a Northmore account.
Yeah.
Karen, I have been sitting here telling my husband, boy, it sounds like Mr. Marhefka. I was right. You've got a great radio voice.
Thank
Kathy,
you.
go Centerburg, Northmore. A lot of you, thank you all for watching live and free tonight. We got a lot of football left. It's going to be a pass, another flag, and I think it's going to be a legal shift. Nonetheless,
that came up quick.
Number 72, Jack Lawrence.
Well, it just shows you it's a great platform that people can watch and be able to support the high school athletics and these athletes and the students.
The legal shift's going to back them 5 more yards up, and it'll make it second
19?
and 19.
Yep.
Yes. All right, let's go back to the comments section since they allowed us. Northmore. Tackett also has a majority of the roster playing football, which he loves.
Yeah.
Trophy is the Trojans until somebody takes it from you for the KMAC.
Yeah,
Centerburg basketball are the reigning defending KMAC champs.
We don't defend. We're pursuing the KMAC championship, but the race is long and arduous.
Rhonda watching from Newark. Hello, Brian Tursky. Thank you all for commenting. Continue to bring them. And it's Pankuch, not Pankuch.
Right,
Sorry,
Pankuch.
Mike. Sorry, Mike. Pass down the middle.
Oh,
big
and
stick, but it is complete.
Chris Marshall on that hit.
As they get the penalty yards right back. Gain of 11, but yeesh.
Spalding's pass complete to Whitney.
He earned that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Good hit by Chris.
3rd and 8 coming up on a minute left in the half.
We've had more big 3rd down defensive stands opportunities.
Spalding back to pass again. He's going to keep it this time.
He's
take
not
it
going to
down.
get it. Yep.
And when we see a timeout from Coach Coella, we will. 1 minute exactly.
John Geiger brings up 4th down and
John Geiger getting in there and wrapping him up.
Timeout Centerburg.
So we'll show you the replay. Brought to you by Monarch Title Services right here. For a second, it looked like he might have a hole right here, but
and
it
then
just
John
flows
wraps
down
his leg.
to big
Boom,
John
right
Geiger.
there. Grab those legs.
Give him 1 yard on the carry. While we have a moment, let's thank our sponsors. Bob Bell, watching from Mount Vernon. Go Tigers. Thank you for watching, Bob. Tonight's high school football broadcast brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors, Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program, where you can earn dollars off fuel and free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans. Mike Pankuch and Forman Realtors, committed to excellence in real estate since 1966. Tyler Griffith, Remax Peak. Regardless of if you're looking for a turnkey home or a fixer-upper, home shopping isn't as easy as HGTV makes it look. Located in Centerburg, the Tyler Griffith team is here to be your home buying and selling expert. And Columbus Academy's going for it. Looks to throw and it's complete across the middle, and they get the 1st down. That was completed to
Tommy Jockus.
The tight end.
Pass complete to Jockus. Tackle by Marshall.
Tommy Jockus averaging 12.5 per catch.
Tackle by Marshall. Penalty marker on the play.
Got a flag on the play on the next run.
He must have had a brother or a relative on there, Mikey Jockus. But I haven't seen him out there called his number.
16 yards on the completion. So we did have a run on 1st down as well as a penalty, but we'll see what they're going to do here. We'll show you the run. Kolodny with a big hole. Got close to 1st down yardage there.
Well, we told you he's a key for the running game.
It was an illegal substitution, but they will decline it after the 9-yard gain. 43 seconds left. Spalding looking to pass and just kind of just spiked it as he threw. It's going to be incomplete. Interesting way to get rid of it there, Coach. You look on the replay. He just kind of just
threw it down,
tossed it down.
And there was no intended receiver in the area. They could.
So it'll be 3rd down with 36 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 1 from the 22. Spalding. He's going to look to pass. Goes towards the end zone, and that is going to be interference. Kind of got to him a little early, Coach. You take a look at the replay right here. It'll be half the distance as you take a look.
Marshall defending penalty marker on the play.
It was because he had the arm wrapped on the right side. It'll be half the distance.
Pass interference on
So
the
1st and goal for Columbus Academy with 31 seconds left. They already completed a 4th down and 9 to continue the drive. Spalding with 2 running backs in the backfield. Man in motion now, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get towards the end zone, reach, and he is in. Touchdown, Columbus Academy.
Spalding on the keeper, touchdown, Columbus
6-yard run.
I think his length helped him out on that one. Good stride, good run, then that last little reach and push over that line. Look at that, stride, and then boom.
Extra point attempt. Kick is away, and it is good. So with 27 seconds left, Columbus Academy retakes the lead.
And they get the ball coming out in the second half.
And there is a flag on the play, too. This may, if this goes against Columbus Academy, it may help Centerburg out, as they'll assess the penalty after, and yes. So they'll assess that on the kickoff. So with 27 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
That's plenty of time to get something to happen with this offense.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Columbus Academy.
It was unsportsmanlike conduct, so 15 yards. And the way they've been kicking the ball, too, that line drive, that may set up Centerburg in good position here. Nonetheless, the 6-yard run by Spalding has Columbus Academy ahead 21-14. They do get the ball out of the half as well. And a reminder, stay tuned for the Webb's Marathon and Automotive halftime. We will have the Trojan Band postseason halftime band show coming your way. Kick is away, and it is a line drive taken at the 39 by Tyler Johnson across the 45, and he'll start at the 48-yard line with 22 seconds left. 52 yards in 22 seconds with 2 timeouts. We'll see what the Trojans do
what they
here.
come up with, yep.
At the 48-yard line.
All season long, they've been able to rally and make some big plays. So,
and they have completed some big passes this season. We'll see if Johnson can pull another one of those out. Back to pass, he's going to roll left. He's going to throw towards the sticks, but behind Rings. Takes 5 seconds off the clock to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Johnson's pass intended for Rings is incomplete.
Three bunch to the right, 2 wide to the left for Johnson. 17 seconds left in the half. Johnson takes the snap, has time. He's going to let it go deep.
And there's
has
Mason
Tursky, and it is intercepted.
Yep.
As the coaches rejoice right next to me.
Johnson's pass intercepted by Falkenhayn.
So with 10 seconds left, do you just kneel it? Or you probably try a couple runs, see if you can get anything here to go into the half. But big win there for Columbus Academy.
Yeah.
Getting the ball out of the half with what looks like to be a 7-point lead. And they will get into halftime formation. They'll take a knee, and that will do it for the first half. Upset alert here in the heart of Ohio.
The score,
Columbus Academy.
Centerburg 14.
We've played 24 minutes. That score's right, folks. 21-14, Columbus Academy will take a break. Be back with the halftime band show, stats, and much more. You're watching high school playoff football live and free on the OH Report.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Oh, you don't get it anymore? We never have. Well, I can't. I finally got where Bridget does. When they were little, they would stop on the window.
Going to cheerleading camp next to the abandoned insane asylum, it's like throwing the blood away.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donated.
Now that's scary.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Halftime here at Centerburg High School. Columbus Academy, the 13 seed, leading 4th seeded Centerburg 21-14. Columbus Academy does not have a band, so what we're going to do is we're going to take you to another one of our games that are live and free right now. Number 9 Margaretta at number 8 Colonel Crawford in D6 Region 22. We'll take you to the end of their half right now with the WBCO crew.
He'll be all right. Lohr fakes the handoff, looking, throws it along the flat. It's caught and slipping up. With 6 seconds, did he get out of bounds? It was Ryan
I don't think
McMichael.
he did. It's still
the clock
running.
continues to run. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they will not get it off in
No, they
time,
didn't.
and that will end the half. McMichael slips up. He couldn't get out of bounds in time, and they fall short of a touchdown, but Colonel Crawford still leading. Micah Thomas, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Crawford putting on a clinic offensively. They lead it 28-14. Switch over here on WBCO or stay along with OH Report for the halftime show of the Margaretta and Colonel Crawford bands. Stay with us on WBCO if you want to listen to the Ohio News Network halftime show. 28-14, your score at the half here of playoff week number 1. Crawford with the lead here on WBCO along with the OH Report.
So most of our games now at halftime here on the OH Report. There is one game still going on right now. Let's get that to you right now. Clear Fork and Upper Sandusky just about at the half. Let's go to that game.
Fake it to him. He hides. Then he pops out. Outside linebacker lost him.
So from 9 yards out, the Rams get on the board. Extra point is up, and it sneaks across. So with 51 seconds to go before halftime, Upper makes it a 28-13 ball game. This is a nice play call by the coaching staff for Upper.
Excellent call. Excellent call.
That's the 17th touchdown pass of the season for Caden Holman. He also scored the first touchdown of the game. It was a rushing touchdown from 1 yard out. So Holman has accounted for both scores for Upper. And, you know, we made the mistake of saying the route was on, and Upper is going to keep it interesting here. And, again, they're going to start with the ball in the third quarter.
Anytime you can throw the football, you know, you can score at any moment. And that's what Upper's doing. They're throwing the football all over the place. We talked about it as being one of the keys of the game. And they're making things happen. They're keeping their team in the playoffs.
Aaron Flowers has it teed up at the 40.
And that was a nice job by the Rams.
And they have kicked away from Poway Alt all night long, and they will not kick to him again. He led the MOAC in kickoff returns, had one for a touchdown. This drive will start for the Colts at the 35.
And we're looking at 7 seconds?
But Clear Fork with no timeouts.
Yeah, but look for them to go for it. You know, the Colts, if there's anything that you can scrape together, if there's a play in there somewhere, watch and see if they don't go for it.
Skoog with time, looks right side, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Jay Jackson down the right sideline, and Ethan Hill on coverage.
And like I said, they're going to go for it. You have to play defense for every second against the Colts.
And look at the time that Victor Skoog had back in the pocket.
He's just sitting back there. He's going to wait till his receivers break to the open, then throw it at the last moment. And the thing I like, the young man has an arm on him. He's got a nice arm on him. That was a 40-yard pass in the air.
Second down. And Skoog again. This one over the middle, in and out of the hands of Bergholder. Caden Holman on coverage.
You line your receivers up and you say, all go, everybody. He's got 5 receivers running straight down the field. The quarterback, sometimes they'll read the free safety. If the free safety goes to the right, you throw it to the middle man. If he goes to the left, you throw it to the outside receiver. Nice read by the Colts. Upper has their quarterback playing free safety. He just playing center field. Nothing gets behind him.
Let's see what the Colts dial up on 3rd and long, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 as another penalty, but they're pointing to Clear Fork, and they're going to get it against Clear Fork.
Wow, that's 8 penalties for 60 yards.
And that is uncharacteristic for this team.
It really is. It really is. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be talked about at halftime. The Colts have put themselves in a situation where they're going to, if they don't get a first down, they're going to have to punt the ball, and Upper may get a shot at it again.
3rd down and 15, and that is the risk of throwing the football. Skoog looks again over the middle. Bergholder this time hauls it in, and it's a completion down to the 48-yard line. That's a first down.
When you throw the football, that's what happens. You can get you're always in a situation where you can always make a first down.
1st and 10 at the Clear Fork 49. Again, that receiver screen, and it was intended for Jay Jackson, and that time the defense was ready as Carson Albin, and both of them a little slow to get up.
I'll tell you what, that hurt me. That was and there was nothing illegal about it. Shoulder pad was in the
Jackson,
right spot.
A little slow to get up, and he is still down at the 46-yard line.
And that's what you don't want to see injuries.
He is still being tended to.
I hope it's nothing more than just got the wind knocked out of him.
19 seconds to go. Clear Fork with a 2nd and 10 at their own 49-yard line. And let's take a look at the play once again. And as you said, it's a clean play.
Looked like he might have caught an elbow in the rib cage. It wasn't a clean tackle.
Carson Albin was also slow to get up, and Jackson is still down. Dave Carroll walked out, but now he's walking back off the field, so he must.
All right, we're going to bring it back here now as we're just about ready for the second half. So we'll show you our first half statistics brought to you by Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Coach, first of all, I want to say thank you to the Colt football team for bringing some Pizzaburg up here for us, and then also for 1834 Midway Tavern for bringing some chicken tenders and wings. They had some Trojan twists up here as well, so thank you everybody that helped bring those up for us to eat here. But, Coach.
Okay, there you go.
Let's take a look at these stats.
Yep.
First down, 7-6, Columbus Academy to Centerburg. Passing yards, 97 yards for Tyler Johnson, but 2 interceptions have been big. 55 on the other side. They really haven't had to pass the ball except for that last drive where they scored because they have 125 rushing yards, 180 total. They're getting big chunks. This has been a very impressive. We said it was going to be an athletic line that they have, and they've been really doing well. On the other side, only 68 yards rushing for the Trojans.
And they're Columbus Academy is doing a good job of closing those holes and being in there and being aware of where Tyler and Caylan are, trying to get to.
turnovers, like I said, 2 interceptions, the 1 fumble on the first drive. Penalties, not that many, 3 for 25, 2 for 22. But we said we'll actually take a look at these actually right now. Our pregame keys to the game for Columbus Academy. Win a turnover battle. Check.
Yep.
2-1. Slow the pace. They played at their pace
Check.
thus far. And then control the trenches. Check.
Check.
And that is why the number 13 seed leads the 4 seed 21-14. And then for Centerburg, start strong. They did. They scored. But then the next 2, not so much. Run the ball. They're getting some, but the passing game isn't as open to keep that running game going. And then ball control, the 2 interceptions have been costly.
Yep.
So there you go for the Webb's Marathon and Automotive halftime. 21-14 the score, and this is a Columbus Academy squad that it pulled out all the stops. You've seen the reverse wide receiver pass. You've seen some
off a fumble,
some jet
off
sweep
a little
runs.
Drop. Yep.
Just they're doing everything that an underdog needs to do. While we have another moment, let's thank our sponsors. Tonight's high school football broadcast brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors, Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program where you can earn dollars off fuel, get free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans. Mike Pankuch and Forman Realtors, committed to excellence in real estate since 1966. Tyler Griffith, Remax Peak, regardless of if you're looking for a turnkey home or a fixer-upper, home shopping isn't as easy as HDTV makes it look. Located in Centerburg, Ohio, the Tyler Griffith team is here to be your home buying and selling expert. Monarch Title Services. Without the support of Rochelle Salmons and her crew at Monarch Title, Centerburg football would not be available live and free to Trojans fans. If you're selling or refinancing your real estate, you get to choose the title company. Why not support those who support the Trojans and close with confidence anytime, anywhere? Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and Amato's Wood-Fired Pizza. Amato's Mount Vernon opened in 2017. We strive to create new, exciting dishes outside the norm. Thank you, everybody, for helping make things possible live and free tonight for this playoff game. We should be in for a great second half.
Absolutely.
Does Coach Coella have the right adjustments for Centerburg to get a stop here, go down and score, and make this a completely new ball game? We will find out here momentarily as we are about to kick things back off for half number 2.
And Columbus Academy back to receive.
And we are underway for half number 2. Taken off the right, has a hole across the 30 to the 34. And that is where Columbus Academy will start, 1st and 10.
Jenkins on the return.
Jenkins down the right side.
Down Vikings at the 34-yard line.
So Kolodny in the first half, 11 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Spalding, 6 carries, or 5 carries, 21 yards, and a touchdown. And then we had the wide receiver pass. Spalding, it's going to be a pitch. And Centerburg, for a moment, is there. Kolodny's going to reverse field. Tyler Johnson is there, and he's going to run him out of bounds after maybe a yard. But Kolodny, again, turning nothing into something.
It's a lot of running for 1 yard, though.
That is.
That was good. They almost had him in the backfield. I think it was John Geiger back there possibly.
They read it perfectly, but just Kolodny again able to reverse field. 2nd down and 9. 3 wide to the left for Spalding. It's going to be a handoff to Kolodny.
Oh,
he stops for a moment.
Get him.
And once again, Tyler Johnson's going to come up and make a tackle after maybe a yard, but it's going to be 3rd and long. And they will give him 1 yard on the carry. 3rd down and 8 from the Centerburg 36, just underway here in the second half. A big 3rd down for this Centerburg defense. You saw Columbus Academy get that momentum back before the half with the touchdown. And you think if they can convert this third down, it's just
That would
going to take a
keep that,
little more
yeah.
wind out of the sails of the Trojans. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Jenkins alone to the left.
He's going to be covered by
Tursky guarding
Tursky.
him. Yeah, they're going to look the other way. It's going to be a
Again,
handoff and
to Klodny.
not going to get first down yardage. Lemaster and Anderson able to be there after the 3-yard carry, and it'll be 4th down. That counter play perfectly read by Centerburg, and we'll see if they get the punt away. They do. And nobody's going to pick that up. It's going to take a Columbus Academy bounce and stop at the 26-yard line. But the Trojans get a big stop. The offense now out here, and Tyler Johnson a little bit off passing in that first half, Coach.
Yeah.
The 2 interceptions, he was 6 of 15 in that first
well,
half.
I think part of it is Columbus Academy's doing a good job getting a little bit of pressure there, and they're covering in the secondary, and then it's just trying to get that execution. We talked about the battle in the trenches.
1st and 10 Trojans on their own 27. Lemaster going out right. Johnson has a big hole, and he's going to get a nice amount of yards on his first down carry.
Johnson on the carry, taken by Gerwin and Jenkins.
So give him 7 yards.
2nd down and 3.
Makes it 2nd and manageable. 2nd and 3. Corner coming. Acted like he was. He now will go back. Lemaster again going out to his right. Looking to pass on the slant. And Tursky stopped. Tried to stay in that
Pass intended for
that
Tursky
open
and
bubble.
Jenkins.
Johnson thought he was going to run further and just out-throws him. Tursky read the corner coming in.
Yep.
Johnson still let it go, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and 3. And just like I said for Centerburg on defense, if the Vikings can get a stop here.
Yeah, it's a battle for who's going to gain that momentum and keep it.
Johnson reading a linebacker. And he gets lit up by Geiger. Although 2 guys coming after him, Johnson gets away from one, and he's going to get taken down. Loss of 7.
A lot of white shirts around there.
Yeah, so they read the one blitzer, but multiple others coming at him, and it's going to be a loss and a Centerburg punt.
On the play by Thomas brings up 4th down and 12 for the Trojans.
So Johnson will now punt it away. From his own 12. Has time. No, he doesn't. It's blocked. Looked like he had a second, but it is blocked.
Johnson's punt blocked by number 37, Knapp. 1st down, Vikings.
You see Knapp off the corner here. Looked like he was going to get a chance, but he took a
He
long
got
time to get that off.
Yep.
31-yard line.
So 1st and 10 in good territory for the Vikings. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Spalding, he's going to keep it, and he's going to get yardage across the 25 down to the 23. Give him 8 yards on the carry.
Tackled by Hankinson and Hott.
Second down and 2 for the Vikings. Ball on the Trojan 23 as we go up towards the 8:15 mark here of quarter number 3. Kolodny
off to the right, but he's got.
Does he have enough? I don't think so. I think he's just short. Give him a yard. It's 3rd and 1.
Kolodny on the carry, taken by Lemaster, brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Vikings.
3rd and 1.
Trojans having a difficult time getting penetration in there on that line. They're meeting everything at the line. But that Columbus Academy, you got to give them a little bit of that credit. They're pushing.
Direct snap to Kolodny, and he gets the 1st down easily. You take a look at the Monarch Title Services replay. Just power football. Down to the 12. Ten-yard gain. 16 carries, 80 yards. For Kolodny. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Spalding taking his time. And it's going to be a handoff. New player in there, number 42. Thomas.
Yes.
Gets 2 on the carry. Thomas.
He's got 151 yards on the year and 5.5 per carry. But like we said, Columbus Academy running that ball, trying to play with what they want to do.
Kolodny over to the sideline getting the call. And now we're going to get a timeout by Columbus Academy. They did not like what they saw. We'll take one with them. 6:14 left in the 3rd. Vikings with a chance to go up 2 scores here as they are driving. Second and 8 for Columbus Academy. Spalding's going to keep it, and he's going to get hit immediately. No gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Tanner Haught on the carry, on the tackle. So another big 3rd down and long coming up. Third and 9 from the 11. Spalding with 2 running backs to his right. Man in motion. And it's going to be a counter. Kolodny breaks through the hole, and he's into the end zone. Wow.
Kolodny on the carry, touchdown Vikings.
Momentum. They've got it.
11-yard run. Just running over defenders. Extra points, Muffs. They're going to throw for 2, and they got it on the fire call. He just threw it up.
2-point conversion.
And it's completed. Chalk is there.
Things are going right. They're going right.
29-14, Columbus Academy. Now we're getting into the territory where Centerburg's going to need to score, and quick.
Absolutely. The pace is playing right into Columbus Academy's hands.
Points off of turnovers as well. If you could count that block as a turnover. 5:23 left in the third, and it is quiet here in Centerburg. Kolodny ready to kick it away. And it's another one of those line drives that won't make its way back to Lemaster. Hits him in the face mask, but he picks it up. And he's going to take it 5 yards up to the 25, where the Trojans will get their second possession, 1st and 10.
Trojans at the 26-yard line.
On the Mike Pankuch, Forman Realtors scoreboard. Two wide to the left, two to the right for Tyler Johnson. Lemaster in motion. Man coming on the blitz, he gets picked up. Johnson gets across the 25 to the 29-yard line, giving 4 yards on the carry. And this Columbus Academy defense has been able to stop the big play from happening on the ground. Trojans are getting their 2 scores from 20 and 30 yards away from the air. Second and 7. Johnson looking to pass. Has time. Now he's going to throw it down the sideline, and it is incomplete. They were out of bounds, incomplete. It's 3rd down. Take a look at the replay
close.
one more time. It was really close.
Really close. That's Jenkins making another play there.
No one open. Another coverage sack, you could say, for the Vikings. You know, there's guys showing blitz, kind of confusing the offensive line.
Yeah, we can't get in any rhythm right now. Trojans are having difficulty.
3rd and 7. Johnson rolling to his left. And he's going to throw it to Lemaster. It's incomplete. So again, 3 and out for Centerburg, who haven't recorded a first down in this half. Fourth down. Johnson takes the snap, and this time he does boot it away. It's a good one off to the left. Takes a bounce at the 40, the 35, and then picked
it up.
And tackled right at the 30. So Johnson this time does kick it away from the returner, and will pin him back at the 30, where the Vikings will take over 1st down and 10. Official start mark, the 28 for the Vikings. 1st and 10 with 4:15 left. And if you're the Vikings, if you can get this to the end of the quarter, that's a major win.
Yep, working on that ball control.
Kolodny with the handoff. And he'll move his way ahead for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Kolodny on the carry, tackled by Anderson.
$18 carries, 95 yards for Kolodny.
He was a mainstay. We talked about that all season long for him in the rushing.
Spalding. He's going to hand it again to Kolodny. Avoids one tackler, and he is going to get taken down in the backfield. That time they will get to him without him slipping away.
Yeah.
Big play by the Trojan defense brings up 3rd down and long.
That was a great team effort there. Gage Stepp blocking it, forcing it back in there. Right here, he's keeping that play alive, sending him back. And then they went Mason Lanthorn picking it.
Lanthorn in on that tackle as well.
Loss of 8 on the play. Third and 16 from their own 22. 5
empty
wide.
backfield.
Yep.
See if we
Spalding.
can get some pressure in there.
Man in motion. It's going to be a
Jenkins.
handoff to Jenkins. He's going to
He's
reverse
not gonna
field,
go
get taken
nowhere.
down. Trojans read it perfectly, and it will be a punt.
Tackle for a loss by Lanthorn.
Lanthorn gets in there.
15 for the Vikings.
No gain. Actually, they will give him 1 yard, but
To no avail. They're going to have to punt this one. Ooh.
punt
Trojans
nearly
close.
blocked, but it's going to take a bounce out of bounds, and the Trojans will now start in Columbus Academy territory with 2:11 left here in the 3rd quarter. This is their chance, Coach.
Yeah, they have to try to put something together here to get their flow and their rhythm back.
They'll start in plus territory at the 47. Johnson hands off to Lemaster. No, he's going to keep it and work his way ahead for a gain of 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Johnson on the carry, tackled by Jacques.
Read option there. That corner was eyeing Caylan Lemaster up, so he kept it. Got 3 out of the play. First down's been fine for Centerburg, getting 3-4 yards. It's 2nd and 3rd down is what's troubled them thus far tonight. Johnson's going to pass. Throw over to Rings. Caught. And he's going to get no gain. Gets it taken out right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down.
Johnson's pass complete to Rings, tackled by Whitney.
Third down and 7. Coming up on a minute left in quarter number 3. Maybe 4 down territory here.
At this point, it might have to be.
Johnson looking, getting rushed. He's going to throw it out of bounds. And again, coverage sack.
Johnson's pass incomplete, brings up 4th
And they will go for it.
Getting to that point where we've got to try to make something happen here.
.49 seconds left here in the 3rd. Columbus Academy looking like they're going to
bring
the house.
everybody, yeah.
Instead,
Then they drop
settle him
after.
back. Yeah. Johnson looking, fakes it, then he throws it down the field and out of bounds, incomplete.
Johnson's pass intended for Tursky.
So they can't convert, and Columbus Academy will take over and run this at least to the end of the quarter, barring a turnover.
Trojans just not pumping on all cylinders right now.
First and 10 from their own 44. Spalding with Kolodny behind him. Hands it off to Kolodny. And he's going to fight his way for 2 yards.
2 yards.
bring up second down.
Kalani on the carry, tackled by Anderson and Lemaster.
As this should be the final play of quarter number 3. And actually, they'll just let it go. Referee said it was under 40 seconds, so that'll do it for quarter number 3. Columbus Academy with the only score of the third quarter. They lead 29-14. We'll take a break. Be back with the fourth, live at 3 on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Money time, as our Brian Skoronsky would say. Fourth quarter action. Trojans down 15. 2nd and 8. They're going through the air, and it is caught and out of bounds after 2 yards.
Spalding's pass complete to Jacques.
Jacques with another catch. Brings up third and a long 5. Trojans looking to get another stop here. Their offense has done nothing since the midway point of quarter number 2.
Yeah, they haven't gotten anything going, just not firing on all cylinders.
Two men in motion.
Making
switching
a shift
right to
for
left.
coverage, yep.
And they're going to be a quick screen.
Is that out
and
to
it's going to be a
Jenkins?
first down for Jenkins.
And
His
more.
speed,
Oh,
30,
no.
20. He did not step out of bounds. Touchdown.
Spalding's pass complete to E.J. Jenkins. Touchdown Vikings.
Wow. That might be the nail. 52 yards. Just speed kills, Coach.
Absolutely. He got out to the outside and had some room. At some point, it's players making plays.
Extra point attempt forthcoming. Snap down, kick away, and it is good. 11:44 left. Columbus Academy feeling upset.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Trojans need a quick score now. Down 3 scores. Under 12 minutes left in this one. And the Trojans will start at their 35, first down.
Mason Tursky with the return on that.
Johnson and company needs a quick strike. They've done it before, but this the secondary has really contained Johnson.
And they've been getting
and then
pressure
the line
on there.
too.
Yeah, the line is not giving Tyler time to deliver.
Complete defensive effort. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. And now Columbus Academy is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here.
You know, talking with Coach Caylan, and you heard the same thing, had the conversation with him about being equally matched and who's going to get things done. And right now, Columbus Academy has stayed solid throughout the whole second half, capitalizing on any little bit of momentum that they could get.
I want to thank everybody watching this evening live and free. On both Facebook and YouTube. Over 300 watching this evening. As Tyler Johnson and the Trojans, this is getting close to maybe being over unless they can score on this drive. Johnson takes the snap. Little flare out to Lemaster as the catch, and he's taken down around the 40-yard line. So give him 5 on the completion, bring up 2nd down and 5. Now they're going into the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down and 5.
Johnson rolling to his right. Throws, it's complete again across the 40 towards the 45. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
That was Tristan Hankinson.
After the gain of 3. But I think Columbus Academy is allowing that. Just 2-3 yards at a time takes time off that clock. 10:42 on a running 4th quarter clock. Johnson's going to keep it, and he's going to get hit, spin, and he's going to get the 1st down. Second effort by Tyler Johnson gives Centerburg its first down of the second half.
First down, Trojans.
Coming up on 10:10 left. 3 wide to the left. Lemaster going out there as well. Looking for the check down, and it is almost intercepted. Read that perfectly. Could have been a pick 6. Instead, it's incomplete.
Down. Knapp's got a cramp on there. He made that sprint out there.
Just missed the interception. It could have sealed this.
Yeah.
So while he gets that worked out, we'll take a break. 10 minutes left here in the 4th.
Happy Halloween.
So after the timeout, he was able to get up on his own. That's Parker Knapp. So he gets walked off the sideline. It was a cramp, and he's all right. That's good sight to see. 2nd and 10. 10 minutes left. Trojans down 3 scores. Rolling out to his left. Looking, and he's just going to get taken down.
Just have no openings for Tyler Johnsons to get to. Yeah, exactly.
4-yard loss on the sack.
So is that 3rd and 15?
Two wide to the right, one to the left. Lemaster sidecar right. Fakes the handoff. It's a throwback to Lemaster. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, so 5 yards, and it'll bring up 4th down and 10. And Columbus Academy's fine with that play.
Yep, they're just playing that almost like they're keeping their coverage but preventing the Trojans from getting any gain, and the clock keeps running.
This could be for the game. Johnson throws, has a man open, first down. And out of bounds.
Mason
Tursky. Centerburg needed that.
Staying alive.
Tursky out of bounds by number 22, May. First down, Trojans.
So the drive stays alive. $16 yards on the completion. Johnson looking to pass again on the out, and it's caught again. Tursky again for 11.
On that one.
Pass complete to Tursky. May on the coverage.
We have to look that way again, but then we're going to have to try to get somebody else. See if Columbus Academy makes that adjustment.
Diamond wide receiver formation to the left. Johnson's going to roll out that way. Has a hole, but he's taken down from behind instead.
They had the pursuit on that one. They've been going to the right side. Then they bring it back for a counter on that.
6-yard loss on the sack. Makes it second and 16. Yeah. From the 32, coming up on 7:30 left in the game. Johnson fakes the handoff to Lemaster. He stays in the block. Now Johnson's going to get flushed out to his right. Looking to get a comeback to Tursky, and he does.
No,
it's in and out of the hands. Looked like he made the catch, but instead brings up 3rd and 16.
Columbus Academy bringing 3 guys and gets the pressure in there, and they drop the other linebackers back to get that coverage. It's just tough. Not opening. Look, they got 3 on the line again. Oh.
And they're also bringing maybe a linebacker or something,
Yeah.
And it's just confusing, this offensive line. 3rd and 16. Johnson has plenty of time, throws it left, and it is
short.
Incomplete, or is it picked? They're going to say it's picked.
Oh, no.
Let's take a look at the replay here.
I thought it bounced.
Johnson's pass intended for Jesse Rings is intercepted by Gerwin.
No, you can't see that. I thought it bounced before it hit there.
There are no referees were in position, and that ball was behind Rings, so really couldn't see here.
I couldn't see, but I thought
couldn't
it was
see
bounced.
it here either. Yeah. Nonetheless, it's an interception.
Unless it hit.
Unless it hit
him, and then he caught, and then they bounced
hit him in the leg.
up.
But we really didn't have a view.
I couldn't see that. Yeah. Here we go.
Offsides on the Trojans.
So that'll move the Trojans 5 more yards. First penalty of the second half for them. Makes it 2nd and 5. Score update from Clear Fork. It's now Clear Fork 28, Upper Sandusky 26.
Oof.
Handoff right side and taken
Gage
down
Step
for
was
a
in there.
loss.
Got
That's a loss of 10 yards. Second down and 12. Under 7 left in the game. Again, running clock down. It's a reverse.
Oh.
Fakes out one defender. Gets taken
might
down.
be a
That's going to be a
block in
hold,
the
and they're
back
going to
or
come
hold,
back
yeah.
no matter how far he runs this. Flag down at the 30. It's going to go back to the 20. He's finally taken down at the 10, but like I said.
Yeah, there was definitely.
And I don't even think that was needed. It's right here on the play. Yeah. Maybe. But that's going to come all the way back.
Holding on Columbus Academy.
So their first penalty of the second half. But if anything, that ran a good 15, 20 seconds off the clock for them.
Absolutely. I've been impressed with the way Columbus Academy has come with a few different looks and how to attack it. And then that's keeping the defense on their heels a little bit. Just like on the other side, you know, the defensive line has been, you know, having a tough time picking up that mixing up their formation, and our offensive line has a tough time picking that up. They're doing some control
coming
in the
up
trenches
on 6:15 remaining. The Academy with the lead. It's going to be a keeper.
Oh, Spalding got a hole.
And he's going to get taken down at the 30, but it's enough for a first down after the 9-yard gain.
You know, Spalding's a decent runner and ball carrier, and you look at all the speed they have getting out to the outside. That opens up that hole right there that he can take it. Sure, with his height, he can see the defense well, look for openings. Been impressed with the young man and the game management that he's doing.
First and 10 from the 30. Handoff up the middle. Across the 35. Trips up, but he gets across midfield, and another first down after the gain of 22 yards on the carry.
Kalani on the carry, tackled by Steph and Marshall. First down, Vikings.
101 yards rushing unofficially on 22 carries for Kolodny.
And he's right on his average right there per carry.
Under 5 to play. Kolodny will take it again. Stop for a second, he'll get another yard. So 1 yard on the carry, second down.
Kalani on the carry, tackled by Geiger and Hott.
Geiger and Hott on the tackle. 2nd and 9. Make sure to stay tuned for our Remax Peak Tyler Griffith MVP in the postgame. And that's going to be a loss. And Coach Coella is going to call a timeout.
Thomas on the carry, tackled by Lamthorne and Hankinson.
I know some were asking about Charlie Sargent. He's on the sidelines without his pads on.
Yeah, he's next to the athletic trainer there. I didn't see what happened or how
it was earlier in the half. But, yeah, he is not going to be returning to this game. So 3rd down here.
Hope it's
with 4 minutes
too
left.
Serious there.
Absolutely.
That's tough in the playoffs, and
especially for that line of Centerburg.
Yep.
So this will be a 3rd and 11. And you got to think if they run this and get stopped before the line to gain, Coelho will call another timeout.
Yep. Well, they got to make it to the 38.
That is right, yes. It's going to be
a
reverse.
delay. Well.
And the Trojans pick it up, and there's the other timeout. We'll take one with them. 3:52 left.
Geiger and Hankinson brings up forward.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
4th down, punting situation for Columbus Academy, up 3 scores with 3:52 left. Trojans need a miracle.
Yeah, at this point in the time, it's just a tough, maybe if they get it.
And that's going to take a bounce. It will not go into the end zone.
And
the Trojans are going to be pinned back at their 2.
Yep.
$98 yards to go.
Kick is down at the 2-yard line. 1st down, Trojans.
With 3:42 remaining.
They're pinned up against that goal line.
Johnson in his own end zone. Lemaster running out to his right. Johnson's going to keep it and push ahead to the 4-yard line. They said he fumbled, but he was down, so give him 2 yards on the carry. Only 53 yards rushing for Johnson tonight.
They've been able to contain him.
Johnson rolling out to his right. He's going to throw it, and it's picked off, and that'll do it.
Johnson's pass intercepted by Whitney. 1st down, Vikings.
Last 2 passes by Johnson have been for interceptions.
That one, the early one was difficult. We couldn't get a good view on that to see it, but it didn't look like it was. But
4 interceptions tonight.
We talked about ball control being one of the keys, and they started strong when they had the ball, turned it over. And I just think Spalding's been controlling the game and managing it. It's going to be.
Yeah, they've run off multiple minutes on each possession. He's going to keep it and get taken down in the backfield. Loss of 1.
Spalding on the carry, tackled by Lanthorn.
Loss of 2. Make it 2nd and 12. Trojans scored first. capitalizing on a muff punt, but since then, it's been all Columbus Academy, 36-7. Kolodny, he's hit at the line. Just brings up third down.
Kolodny on the carry, tackled by Lanthorn.
And they're just eating into that clock.
1:56 on a running clock. (36-14). We're going to have a 13-4 upset. And just think, if this is the way that the coaches voted, Centerburg be on a bye this week.
Yeah.
Handoff, left side. And knocked, well, stays in bounds.
He's
and that'll allow the
trying
clock
to
to keep going.
Yeah. Intelligent, aware play right there.
So an 8-yard run there.
On the carry, tackled by Hott and Marshall.
Brings up 4th down and 5 from the 12, and they'll try a field goal. Snap down, kick away, and it is wide left.
26-yard field goal by Yulbridge is no good.
So the field goal attempt is no good, but that's really not going to
make much
factor into this one.
No.
3 wide to the left, 1 to the right for Johnson. It's complete.
To Hankinson.
And taken down across the 20 to the 21. And I think we have an injury on the field.
I think it's one of Columbus Academy, whoever tackled him on that play. Can't see a number or make it out who went to. You know, it's unfortunate when you play in a state playoff, state tournament in high school athletics, only one team ends on a victory.
Yeah, that's
and it's just the.
And if it's not your night, anything could happen.
Yeah, and you have a great. It doesn't, you know, mar anything from the year or anything that they've done during the season, but it's tough.
37. That's Parker Knapp once again. Maybe another cramp on him. He was the one that cramped up earlier.
I didn't see. He went down. He's the one that made the tackle, but then he just didn't get up.
So now that he's off the sideline, back to play. Johnson rolling out to his right. He's going to throw deep, and it is picked off again. That'll do it.
Johnson's pass intercepted by Falkenhayn.
So it's 16 seconds left. All they have to do is victory formation to end this. Clear Force taking a 42-36 lead late in the third. And there's the kneel. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Columbus Academy comes into the heart of Ohio and pulls off the upset.
First round playoff game
Your final score, 36 Columbus Academy, Centerburg 14. We'll be back with our MVP and much more live free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Going to cheerleading camp next to the abandoned insane asylum, it's like throwing good blood away.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donated.
Now that's scary.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
time now for our Tyler Griffith Remax Peak MVP, and it is Columbus Academy running back Jake Kolodny. 25 carries unofficially, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns. First of all, Jake, congratulations on the upset, 13-4 upset. What was the game plan coming in? It seemed like you guys have a very athletic offensive and defensive line, and you did what you needed to do to control the line, and then yourself just able to run all over them.
Well, this week coming in, we knew they were on a 9-game win streak, and it was going to be a hard crowd to come into, and we prepared for that. And I mean, the O-line, they're great. Those 5 guys up front, they've been blocking for me all year, and they really just make the job easy. So we weren't too worried. We knew we needed to execute, and we got the job done.
Playing down in the Columbus area, I know there's a lot of tough teams. You guys able to get 4 wins. You didn't have 1 game, but just what did the schedule down there in the Columbus area do to help you get ready for this game?
Well, it obviously is a very tough schedule, and we do that on purpose, so we're ready for games like this. We do it all for the playoffs, and we were able to win our last 3 straight and come into the playoffs with some momentum, so we were excited.
Also, your wide receivers are very, very fast. Just what can that do to complete your offense? You have a power running attack, but then you have fast wide receivers that can take, the jet sweep or outrun a cornerback. Just what can this offense do? It seems just like an electric offense that you guys have.
Oh, well, we're so versatile. If you want to stop the power run, stack the box, then we'll just throw it out wide to our receivers, and they'll just run outside all day. And then if you spread the box out, we'll come back to the run. So we're very versatile in that sense.
What's it going to take to go on a run here? We've seen last year teams that are 13, 14, 15 make runs in through the region. Just what you guys need to do. I know you got a lot of momentum knocking off a 4 seed. You'll either play a 5 or a 12 seed coming up next. Just what's it going to do to keep this drive going?
Really just our preparation and execution. That's all it is. Some weeks we'll have a bad week of practice, and that says something in the game. So if we practice perfectly, we'll play perfectly, and I think we can make a deep run.
And finally, before I let you get a shout-out to anybody, but the defense, you guys were confusing Centerburg all night, faking blitzes, doing different, lineups out there. What does your defense just do game in and game out just to confuse people?
A lot of pre-snap movement. We can get the teams just get their head spinning a little, and that's what the goal is. And, we play a pretty simple defense, so it's very easy for us to play fast and play hard. So that's what our goal is.
All right. And finally, as always, on the OH Report for our MVPs, if you want to look into the camera and give anybody a shout-out that you'd like, go for it, my friend.
I'd like to shout out my mom and dad for always supporting me. I love you guys, and shout out the O-line for running the ball easy.
There you have it, helping Jake Kolodny. Unofficially 99 yards, but I have a feeling that your coaches, once they review the tape, I probably missed a yard or 2. So a 100-yard rusher in the playoffs. Congratulations and good luck next week, Jake.
Thank you.
There you have it, our MVP, Jake Kolodny, brought to you by Remax Peak, Tyler Griffith. Thank you again, sir. Now let's take a look at our final stats, brought to you by Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Not a lot of first downs in that second half, but didn't need it. 9 first downs for Centerburg, 8 for Columbus Academy. Passing yards, 138 to 109. 50 of those for Columbus Academy came on that little flare to the out that went to the house. Rushing yards, Johnson and Lemaster just couldn't get anything going tonight. Only 70 on the ground compared to 184. Kolodny with most of those, 99 on the ground. 293 to 208. Turnovers, 4 interceptions just killed Centerburg this evening. Penalties, really not much of anything for both sides, but your final score, 36 to 14, and that'll do it for Centerburg's season. The KMAC champs out in the first round. They finished the season 9-2. Columbus Academy 5-5. They're heading to the second round. We'll find out who they will play here later this evening. 36-14, your final. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible this evening. I want to thank head coach Jeff Marhefka, for being my commentator. Desmond Lawrence on the camera. Everybody back at OH Report, BS Media Productions, Adam Thompson, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Hayden Gray, Storm Blunchley, and Garrett Parlett. Want to thank all of our sponsors this evening and throughout the season for Centerburg football. Want to thank Webb's Marathon and Automotive, our pre- and post-game sponsor, Mike Pankuch and Forman Realtors, our scoreboard sponsor, Tyler Griffith, Remax Peak, our player of the game, Instant Replay, Monarch Title Services, and our two commercials, Knox Community Hospital and Amato's Wood-Fired Pizza. Also want to thank Rich Porter and the Centerburg Athletic Department. Centerburg all season. You'll see in basketball as well. We'll be back here for basketball and the OHSAA as well for allowing us to be here tonight. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Columbus Academy comes into the heart of Ohio and pulls off the upset. They head to week 2. Centerburg heads to basketball season. For John Marhefka, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from the heart of Ohio. Make sure to tune in to the Friday Night Pigskin, 11:30 tonight. We'll have all the scores from around the area, who's moving on to round 2, and who is playing basketball. Until then, bye for now.